Welcome, chemists. Today, I'm going to talk about stoichiometry, which is perhaps the most important topic that we cover in chemistry. And it's a very confusing name. Stoichiometry, it's very hard to spell, it's even very hard to say, and students always just think about the calculations that we do with it. And we do a lot of calculations with it, but that's not really the heart. That's not what it really is. What it really is very, very simple. And I'm going to show you how simple it is with the example of a sandwich. I have a sandwich, and we've actually cut out little pieces of a sandwich, and we use these in class. However, we're not in class, so I made it on my own. So what I have to make a sandwich is this, and I have mapped it out so that we can see it together, we can write out the recipe, and figure out how to make a sandwich. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of bread. So I have 2 slices of bread. You see, they look very, very yummy. It's almost lunchtime here for me, so I might just start chowing down into these things, but I'll resist for you guys. 2 slices of bread, 1 piece of cheese. Okay, you can see my cheese here. Yummy. 1 slice of lunch meat, and 3 pickles. Now the pickles, yes, we actually went through and cut all these out just for you so that you could demonstrate and make sandwiches in class. But for now, you can just look up on the board, see my pickles, and that is what I'm going to make 1 sandwich out of it. Now once we write this up here, we have the recipe. What's really nice is you can see everything very clearly, and you can see these numbers out in front, which tell you how many of each you need to make the sandwich. Now we call these numbers coefficients, and we're always looking at them both in a recipe and also in a chemical equation, which is where I'm going with all this. So this is stoichiometry, the recipe for a sandwich, and really the stoichiometry part just comes in with this. If I know I have 2 pieces of bread in every sandwich. Well, what happens if I want to make 3 sandwiches? How much bread do I need? Well, 2 per sandwich, 3 sandwiches, 6 slices of bread. That's stoichiometry. That's all stoichiometry is, okay? So here's my sandwich. Here's what a chemical equation looks like. And you'll see that it might look a little different, but it actually works in almost the exact same way. But instead of bread and cheese, I have chemical elements. So I have iron, I have oxygen gas, and instead of making a sandwich, I'm going to make the compound iron oxide. And these numbers, these coefficients, work exactly like the coefficients I had up here, telling me how much iron, how many atoms of iron, how many molecules of oxygen do I need to make my product, and how much product I will get out of that equation. So really, stoichiometry works the same way. It's just following a recipe, or in chemistry, we call it the chemical equation, and you can use this to figure out if I want not 2 molecules of this, but if I want 4 or 8 or 10, you can do the math and figure out how much iron and how much oxygen you need. It works just like a recipe. Piece of cake, or piece of sandwich in this case. Mr. Coleman out.